Are you like me trying to figure out which boom arm to get? That's what we're gonna get into right now. Should you go with the cheaper or the more expensive? Let's find out right now. So I started out by getting one of the cheaper Chinese manufactured boom arm, and it really worked well for the kind of mic that I was using with at the time. I'll show you some examples of what kind of microphones I would recommend for this kind of microphone. That being, it only can hold about 4.5–5 pounds. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's right around that ballpark. Now, obviously with the different kind of mics that you can use, because it's not made out of some of the more stronger material, it doesn't have the heft or weight or even the height that you might want if you're going to be using a more professional microphone. And I actually had to learn that the hard way, because when I did upgrade my microphone, that's when I realized that the weight of the new mic just was too much to handle for this less expensive boom arm, which again was fine. And you're just gonna have to make that decision. If you're gonna have a more professional microphone, what kind of boom arm are you willing to spend? Because again, there's nothing wrong with going with the $15 to $20 boom arm, as you see right here. It really does a great job. But if you're going to use something that has more heft to it, you're definitely going to want to step up into something like the Rode, as you see right here. So one might say, why waste the money on a much cheaper or lesser boom arm and not just go straight with this? Well, in my case, when I first bought my much cheaper or lesser expensive boom arm, I wasn't really sure if this is the setup that I wanted to have in the long run. So as I got better and upgraded my equipment, then I realized, well, the microphone boom arm just wasn't able to hold the kind of equipment that now I was using. So because of that, I had to upgrade and get something that had more heft, more bulk, and was able to hold my new mic. And that's why I went with the Rode. Now, that's not saying anything negative about the previous boom arm that you saw earlier. That's just saying that once you upgrade to a much larger microphone and its whole encasing, then you're gonna need something like the Rode boom arm that's built just for that kind of weight. Now, there is a third option that you can go with, that being a microphone stand like you see right here. Now, the advantage of having this is you can pretty much throw almost any microphone that you have with this. It works flawlessly with pretty much any microphone. Now, the microphone you see I have is actually a shotgun microphone, which I use when I'm sitting down in front of the camera and I'm able to record great audio coming out like that. So hopefully this helps you out in trying to figure out what kind of boom arm or mic stand should you get. Depends on the mic. That's really what it boils down to. Depends on what you're going to be using it for, how you're going to be using it. Each one has a pro and con about it, and it's up to you to figure out what that is. Now, I hope I showed you the differences and the pros and cons on which each one can do, and it helps you make a better decision in the future. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up if you like this. Hit a thumbs down if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what I could have done better. And as I always say, until next time, I'll see you around.